How's it going, YouTube? Pokemon Hatch here, back with another video. So as you can kind of see from just the picture here at the start of the video, something a little different here. I have been collecting the Pokemon cards for earlier this year, I guess, and I guess I kind of got into something a little different. Wanted to check these out. I've heard about these some on Reddit and things like that. It's another trading card game, but what we have here is Wave 1 of Transformers, the trading card game. So I kind of as a kid of the 80s, I just loved the Transformers, like G.I. Joe and Transformers. Like that was my thing. If I could just pan over here for just a second, and hopefully not. I mean, these are like my G.I. Joe figures and such from when I was a kid that are AFA graded, and I have a bunch of Masterpiece Transformers here and stuff like that. Just a little nerdgasm there, but I just always into them as a kid and everything, and because I do love the Pokemon trading cards, I thought, hey, Wizards of the Coast, let's check out some of these Transformers cards. So let's go ahead and get into this. I have bought a couple of I believe they're just about to start Wave 4 in a couple weeks, so I'm a little bit behind this. So I've bought like this box and then another case just to have, just for hey, maybe someday it'll be worth a little bit, or whatever. I mean, just to have from a collectible standpoint. But apparently in these, and I don't know too much about them, there's one giant character card, and then I guess there's 7 battle cards in each pack. Okay, well, basically I'm only really interested in the character card. I might play this, I don't know yet. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna show the character cards, because that's really all I'm interested in right now. Let me actually get my you know what, I can actually, no, I'm trying to think here, maybe it'd be easier with scissors, but let's just see if we can, how easy it is to open up these packs. Goodness, I am gonna need some scissors. Sorry about that, should have been prepared. So yeah, these look like they're kind of a little bit of a pain, but I want to make sure I don't cut the card. So looks like if we just go right off the top there, we should be good. And then kind of open it from there. It looks like there's like some white cardboard or something here for each thing that protects the cards, I guess. Okay, so the first one we have is Sargent Cup. Cool, I remember him when I was a kid. That's pretty cool. Wow. Another reason I wanted to collect is kind of start collecting these. I saw some of the artwork on them. It was just absolutely amazing, and that's kind of one of the things that have gotten me into collecting Pokemon cards. Also, is the just the artwork is just absolutely incredible for these. So this is a common, I guess, because of the CT there. But I did buy some sleeves for these, so I can kind of sleeve these up as I go. So let's just kind of go through, and I guess they come each with a battle pack that you use to play the card game, but I'm not going to open those at this time. I'm just really interested in the character cards right now. So let's go ahead and get into another pack, and hopefully I don't cut any of these cards, but it looks like there's plenty of space there at the top. So I'm going to kind of go slow. I might split this into 2 videos, because there are 30 packs and it might take quite a bit. And anybody that watches my videos knows that my video has a tendency to kind of cut out after about 20 or so minutes. So we got Flame War. Looks like, oh sweet, that is awesome. Another common. So let's get a sleeve for this one. That's really cool. Love the artwork. I don't remember Flame War as a kid, so it seems like there's a lot of like Transformers and things that I'm not really familiar with, I guess. But we'll just keep them split up, Decepticons and Autobots, and go from there. We'll just throw stuff over there, and looks like I gotta be kind of careful here. Maybe I should have cut all these from the beginning and then went from there. And what do we have here? Let's just flip it over now, and then we can see. Okay, we got Dinobots Sludge. Okay, awesome. Love the Dinobots. And one of my favorites growing up as a kid were the Dinobots. Grimlock, what was it? Slag, Sludge, Snarl, and Swoop. Almost all beginning with S's. But I think Slag is now Slug now or something because of the... oh, and it's uncommon. Okay. And I think Slag is actually Slug now because Slag is actually a bad word in some countries or something like that, apparently. I don't know, but apparently they did change his name. So let's get those over. So we got, okay. And I did do a little bit of research on these. I guess you can expect like maybe 3 rares in a box. And then one of those could be a super rare or something like that, which is, I honestly, I can't remember the characters in a lot of these, but oh, Optimus Prime right off the bat. Awesome. One of my favorites as a kid. I mean, how could you not like Optimus Prime? I mean, come on, you know. So that's a common. So we'll set that over here. Okay, cool. Sweet. That artwork is just absolutely amazing. I'm assuming some of these is like the 5 would be like attack, 15 it is health. I don't know what the 2 means, but I could check into that. But that's really cool. I think there's another one of this that is like a rare or something like that, but obviously this is the common version. So we'll go ahead and sleeve him up. That's cool to get him like right off the bat there. Always good to have him, or a Megatron or something like that. It's really cool too. Trying to remember. I think there's like 6 or so rares in this, or super rares. 6 or so rares and like maybe 2 super rares in these packs, something like that. I might have to look into it. So we got, oh, another Dinobot Snarl. Okay, he's a uncommon as well. He was the Stegosaurus, I believe, on the team, and he was like the jungle warrior as far as I remember as a kid. That's cool. Jeez, this artwork is just amazing. And there he is in the Stegosaurus form. Okay, cool. It almost seems like in the game like he should be more powerful if you're playing during the day. I don't know. Something like that would be interesting, but I guess it would be hard to manage. But okay, let's make sure that this is down. I don't want to cut the cards. That would be bad. So let's open up this next one. And I didn't quite get it all. Oh, there I did. Got it. Okay, cool. This is a lot different than an opening up Pokemon cards, I'll tell you that. I've just kind of got through. Okay, we got another Dinobot Slug. Okay, wow. Pulling all Dinobots, aren't we? Nice. Like to see that. Do love the Dinobots, so that's cool. There he is in Triceratops. And if I remember correctly as a kid, yeah, Hot-Headed Warrior. He was the flamethrower of the team. I remember getting this when I was a kid, actually all these toys. I mean, I had all of the Dinobots and most of the cards and the Constructicons, which apparently I think are in another set coming out that I've ordered. I believe it's a Devastator set or something like that. But that would be really cool to get as well. So I'm trying to make sure that I cut like right at the very top here. Okay, cool. That way, yeah, pretty awesome artwork. Really loving it. So, okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got Kickback, one of the Insecticons. Sweet. I always felt that, like as a kid, that he was the Insecticon commander, but I don't really think they ever really had one. I don't know. Maybe somebody could tell me in the comments. But that's really awesome. Look at the foil side. He's just kicking somebody. So I always thought that because, you know, they had those tech spec things, and I thought his leadership thing was a little bit higher than, what was it, Scrapnel and Bombshell, I believe. So yeah, something like that. So cool. All right. Next one. Let's see. Make sure we don't cut the card. I am going to say that every time because I'm trying to be careful here. It looks like I got my finger there or something. Maybe something else from this weekend. Who knows? All right, so what's the best? Okay, let's just flip it over this way, and that way we see the robot first, and it's going to be Ramjet. Okay, one of the cone heads, if I remember right. The Sky Smasher. All right, cool. That's pretty neat. Liking that artwork. Really cool. Loved his jet form and how they changed the cone heads so they all were kind of different than Skywarp, Thundercracker, and Starscream, if I remember right. So seemed like we were getting all the Autobots, and now we're into the Decepticons here. So let's open up another pack. Get that over there, and yeah, so let's just get this out. Yeah, as I said, this is completely different than, okay, Barrage, another Insecticon, but these were like the deluxe Insecticons when I was a kid. I remember the toys. They were like real plastic and kind of flimsy. I never really liked them. But, yeah, that is cool. Awesome. Again, just absolutely amazing artwork. He was like a beetle or something, I think, as I remember. That's really cool. This might actually be a neat game to kind of learn about. I might actually check it out. It seems kind of fun. Apparently, you basically you have your robots on your team, and then you use these battle cards over here to basically that's your deck or something, and then you use those to power up the robots and do certain actions and things to basically take out your opponent's team of robots, is the way I understand it. But I just want to collect the cards right now, and we'll see. We'll go from there. Maybe my nephews might want to play or something like that. So we got a Jetfire. Okay, cool. Air Guardian. He is an uncommon, and let's see. He is okay. 15 health. Wow, cool. Remember Jetfire? Yeah. Originally in the cartoon, I think he was Skyfire, if I remember right. I mean, he was always Jetfire as a toy, but in the cartoon at first he was Skyfire, and then I think they changed his name like later on to match the toy or something like that. But really cool. All right, Jetfire, digging that. That's really neat. Okay, let's get into the next one. I probably am going to split this into two parts just because, just for time's sake. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, hopefully. Let's get the next one. It looks like it's going to be another Decepticon, and it's Megatron. Okay. Oh, and that's a rare. All right. Sweet. Okay, I was hoping I would get the Megatron as the rare out of all of them. I think there's like 6 or 7 rares. I want to say there's another Optimus Prime as a rare. But as I said earlier, you get like 3 rares per box, and one of them could be a super rare, which replaces one of the rares. So you would get 2 rares and a super rare. It's kind of the what everybody's kind of some of the things I've read online said and everything. Awesome. That's just I love how they made him a tank. Obviously, as a kid, he was always a Walther PP. What was he? Walther PP. He was a handgun. He was a giant gun, and he would just shoot. He would Starscream or Soundwave or somebody would hold him, and he'd just shoot some stuff. So that was always pretty cool. But yeah, that's awesome. Really glad to have him as a rare. That is awesome. Sweet. Okay. So this is working out pretty well, cutting the top. All right. And we slide it out. Oop. And just missed the battle pack, but it came out anyway. So let's flip it around, and we got Prowl. Ooh, Prowl was as a kid, and he's an uncommon. Was one of my favorite toys, but he was so hard to keep in good condition because his roof would like break all the time. I mean, it was absolutely just crazy. You would just a little bit of pressure transforming him, and his roof would just break. So cool. I always loved how he was just a military strategist, and it almost looks like his face is kind of, oh, okay, I see. It's like a shadow or something there. That's freaking awesome. I just love Prowl. He was one of my favorites, definitely. Like him, the Dinobots, Optimus Prime. So many good Transformers, so many good memories as a kid. So, all right, let's see who we have next. I might try to get through this whole box. We'll see. Looks like it's going to be another Autobot. I can always see the red, and it kind of, and we have Bumblebee. All right. Oh, and it's a secret rare. Awesome. Sweet. So we did get a secret rare in this box, which I'm told you don't always get a secret rare from what I've seen, read online and everything. So that's pretty sweet. And Bumblebee, apparently, you know, I mean, it's Bumblebee, so you know, wasn't really my favorite growing up as a Transformer, but you know, hey, he was always cool in the movies and you know everything, and just I think his specialty was like espionage and stuff, so that was kind of cool. I remember that as a kid. It was just his toy was just kind of subpar. It was very little, you know. There was a certain ones that a certain, you know, him and I think it was Brawn and Cliff Jumper and who was it, Gears, and a couple others. They were just those little, like, you know, $2-3 Transformers, which, you know, back then was like, you know, not that expensive, I guess, but in today's standards would be really cheap. But yeah, they just were really easy to transform, which is fine. You know, oh, and it's Starscream. Okay, awesome. So that's a common. Sweet. We'll get that battle pack over here. That is sick. Oh, so we got pretty much all the big hits that we want. You know, Starscream, Megatron, Optimus Prime, Prowl, Bumblebee, secret rare. Grimlock would be nice to get. So that's awesome. Starscream. Wow, Air Commander. Scheming second in command. Yeah, he sure was. I remember going to the Transformers the movie as a kid and you know, having Megatron turn into Galvatron and just smokes him. And then you got Starscream's ghost and all that stuff, and just really crazy stories. Just brings back good memories stuff. It's all kind of a lot of really good nostalgia there. That's what it's all about, right? Okay, so who do we got here? We got a Wheeljack. Okay, cool. The weapons inventor. Yeah, I always liked him as a kid. He was one of the Autobot cars that, like, I don't think I had as a kid. I think I got him like later on when I was like collecting. I have like a huge collection of like Generation 1 box Transformers. So that's another thing that kind of got me into this. So he's an uncommon, cool. Wheeljack was really neat. I always liked him in the cartoon as a kid. How his you know, the sides of his face would like light up whenever he spoke and stuff. It was really cool. So yeah, Wheeljack's awesome. All right, cool. All right, well, where are we at? About 17 minutes. So I'm actually going to end it there. Thanks for watching. We're going to do the next of this box in another video that's going to come out right after this. So, you know, something a little different than the Pokemon stuff that's normally been opening, but I've been kind of getting into like the Transformers trading card game, obviously, because there's this, and also Yu-Gi-Oh! So maybe opening up some Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff in the future. We'll see. So like, subscribe, tell me what you think, and I'll see you all in the next video when we open up this other half.